so excited that you're here for our wonderful artist talk with Joan Cantor. So I have a little introduction. So award-winning poet Joan Cantor lives with her husband in the village of Collinsville, Connecticut. Joan was a college counselor and disability specialist for many years. She has been a featured reader for the public television series Speaking of Poetry, as well as for several art museums and galleries, and she's also been a featured poet in the Avocet Literary Journal. Additionally, she leads workshops, has mentored for Poetry Out Loud, and has judged and mentored for the Hillstead Museum's Sunken Garden Poetry Festival Fresh Voices Poetry Program. To fulfill her inclusive vision of the arts, Joan collaborates with both visual artists and musicians and currently performs in Stringing Words Together, an interactive performance of poetry and violin music. Joan's work has been widely published in literary journals, and her first collection, Shadow Sounds, was a finalist in the Forward Review's Book of the Year Awards contest in 2010. She won first prize for poetry in the 2013 Hackney Literary Awards Poetry Contest. In 2015, her book, Fading into Focus, took first place for poetry in the 23rd Annual Writer's Digest Self-Published Book Awards Contest. Her most recent collection, Too Close for Comfort, was published by Aldrich Press in 2016. She recently completed an ekphrastic project, Her Children, with quilt artist Linda Anderson. She is currently working on her next collection, Dual Impressions, Original Photos and Poems. And we are so pleased to have her join us for this artist talk in this wonderful exhibit by Joe Fick. Thank you, Joan.
Thanks, Emily, and welcome everybody. I'm thrilled that people came despite the cold, because I love nothing more than sharing my passion for both art and word. And I should start probably by giving you the definition of what I'm going to be doing today, because it's ekphrastic poetry. That's one of the things that I do, and it is word art inspired by visual art. There are many definitions of it. In fact, the main definition describes it in the Poetry Foundation, describes it as a vivid description, but I think it's so much more than description, because you can use your imagination. And I think a lot of people see the art experience passively. You know, they walk past a painting or they look at it for a moment, but I see it as a very engaging experience. And I hope that this will help you to experience it that way as well. So, moving on. Oops, I have a very strange setup here. I hope this doesn't end up on the floor, but there we go. All right. So, saying that,